Hey guys, today I'm excited to give you my spoiler free review and thoughts on one of the biggest surprises of the year. That is Wonka. Listen, I saw the trailer and I thought, all right, like I'm into this because I love me some Timothy, but I love the original and then the remake wasn't that great. And now we've got this and I just didn't know where it was gonna fit. And oh my goodness, was I completely surprised and completely blown away. This movie is amazing, fantastic, nearly perfect. I have barely any complaints about this thing, and honestly, any complaint I have is very, very minimal. Like, oh, maybe they could have fixed a little bit of the CGI in that scene. Maybe this scene could have been cut a minute shorter. I mean, listen, this thing is a musical, which I wasn't expecting, and it's phenomenal from beginning to end. Like, do not sleep on Wonka. We get a little bit of backstory. We start off, you learn why Willy Wonka loves chocolate. He's kind of get this relationship with his mom, and like he wants to be a magician and she loves to bake and make chocolate, and he combines those things and becomes who he is. And well, yes, we get that wild, quirky Willy Wonka, right? We get that, okay? But it's not consistent throughout the whole film, which makes it so much better. If Timothy was like quirky and wild and weird and making bizarre decisions the entire way through, making bizarre comments, stuff like that, which yes, Gene Wilder does, but he does it sporadically, throughout Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and that's what happens in Wonka. It is very sporadic. It is here and there, and every time it happens, it fits. But there's so much heart in this movie. Like, there were several moments where I teared up, first of all, and then Keegan-Michael Key is so hilarious. He's so perfect in his role. Then there's like the three chocolatiers, the ones that Wonka's kind of battling against. They're fantastic. Everything they do is great. Then, of course, Olivia Colman. I mean, come on. She is so good. I loved her in Secret Invasion. Was the best part of that. And she's so good in this. Her character is great. She's a little scary, but she's not too scary, and she's kind of an awful human being. But there's so much that goes into this movie that makes it so good. It's the music. Every single song kills it. Every single one. There isn't one song that I'm like, they could have done without that. It's phenomenal. And like, Timothy is so good. It feels like he has put every single thing in him into this role. Now, I know he's fantastic in everything he does, and I was excited to see him take on this character, but my goodness. But then, like, there's dark moments. Okay, let's talk about Hugh Grant as an Oompa Loompa, because I will tell you, you see it in the trailer, and I was like laughing, but it's almost like a cringe laugh. Like, oh my gosh, how are they going to do this? It works. It like really works. He's so good in this as the Oompa Loompa, and it like makes sense when he shows up, and there's like a story surrounding it. I guess they retcon a little bit, like a little bit about Wonka from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like they retcon a little bit surrounding the Oompa Loompa, kind of. But I don't want to get into details too much because I don't want to give spoilers. But I mean, listen, you're gonna be completely shocked because these songs are not only incredible, it's like the dance numbers and sequences that surround it. It's whimsical, it's magical. Like, I just sat with a smile on my face, and yes, like I said, a couple of times tears in my eyes. But there's laugh out loud moments. There's so many laugh out loud moments, mostly with like Keegan Michael Key and those three chocolatiers, right? Willie has some but Timothy has some moments that are funny. He's funny. He's good in this role, but it's so easy to instantly fall in love with him. He's got this like pie in the sky dream, and he's so like, oh, this is gonna be so easy. I can just waltz into this town and make chocolate and sell chocolate and be famous and set up a chocolate factory, chocolate store, whatever, and like it's not gonna be a big deal. And so I kind of love that attitude, but he does get kind of broken down and beat down in parts of this, which goes to a little bit of a dark place. But it's fantastic. My whole family loved it. My husband, who is very, very picky, he likes to be like, no, this is dumb. Like, he points things out in movies that he doesn't like. He didn't even have any notes, okay? Like, the trailer does not do any justice for this movie. It is so good. I highly recommend checking it out. I really think a lot of people are going to be surprised by this. It's going to be something that earns a ton of money. It's exciting. It's entertaining. The music, like I said, is phenomenal. You're going to have songs stuck in your head. I think this soundtrack is going to be played over and over and over. There's some incredible dance sequences, and the musical numbers are just fantastic. Timothee is so good in this. I mean, I can sing his praises all day, but he really is fantastic, and he really embodies Willy Wonka. And then let's talk about Kayla Lane, who plays Noodle. She is kind of like, almost, it feels like Wonka kind of adopts her as a little sister in a way. She's kind of young and naive. But she's been beaten down. Again, I'm really trying hard not to give spoilers, but I love her character. I love everything surrounding her character. I love the story. I love where things end up. I love her adventures with Willy. There's some great giraffe stuff in here. I'm just going to say, if you're a fan of giraffes, you're going to be very excited. There's some great moments where like coincidences happen, things happen, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is just, it's magical. It is pure magic. It is something the whole family is going to love. It is perfect for the holiday season. This is definitely like what you need to go see during your holiday break with your family and just smile and have fun. And honestly, I think this is a movie where people are going to see it multiple times in theaters. I really would not be surprised if that is the case. It's that good. It's so good. I have no notes, you guys. I really, again, like a little bit like, oh, CGI here maybe could have been tweaked a tiny bit. But like, doesn't they have like a legit giraffe? And I'm like, is that real? Like, is that a real giraffe or CGI giraffe? I have no idea. And that shows how good and how much everyone put into this. It is just, it's a perfect runtime. It doesn't go too long. It never really drags. There's like one spot where I was like, okay, they could have like maybe sped that up a little bit. It's towards the end, but I get they were adding for dramatic effect and intensity. The score is fantastic. I mean, the music, the acting, the humor, the heart, the emotion, the ending. God, there's so much to love about this. The Oompa Loompa, like what fits perfectly. He's hilarious. I could ramble on and on and on, but I'm going to stop because I'm afraid I'll get into spoilers. But what I will say is go see this movie. Do not sleep on it. You are going to be shocked, surprised, and just really, really happy. I think you're going to leave this movie really, really happy. There's something that happens towards the end that really got me, hit me with the tears. There's certain songs included, and I'm going to stop talking, but let me just tell you, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You guys let me know if you're excited for Wonka down below in the comments. If by the time you got to this review and you've already seen Wonka, let me know what you thought. Wasn't it magical? Wasn't it like pure magic? That's like all I can say about it. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.